Hi, loves. Happy Monday. Happy Monday Mindset Monday. I am still riding high on my epic 40th birthday weekend. If you haven't seen the post, you can scroll down a little bit here, but there is a whole party of posts on my personal Facebook wall. So all you got to do is, my account is public, so you can just click on it and check out all the shenanigans. I especially recommend the one with me doing a muff dive. And I'm laughing because it is, trust me, it is very entertaining. It is totally me. It's a side of me that you don't often get to see publicly anyway, but this is me. I'm just totally silly and innocent a little bit, and we'll say sexual, big surprise. So anyway, all good. And I thought this is the perfect post. This totally represents a side of me that I love to have, just share, because I mean, it's not an everyday occurrence that somebody gifts you a muff dive for your birthday, and it's my second one ever. So in case you're wondering what the heck is a muff dive, because I know it sounds dirty, I think it's meant to be. It is in a martini glass whipped cream, and inside that whipped cream is a Burt Reynolds shot. Now, to put this in context, I am not really a drinker, and I'm a lightweight, and this was my second time ever having one of these. And you cannot use your hands to drink this, so you got to find the shot. So whipped cream all over your face. So you can go check that one out. Anyway, if you're here, please say hi. Please type in replay if you're on the replay. I would love to share with you, and I always love to share transparently about what I've been implementing, what I've implemented, you know, what's tried and true. Happy birthday, Maria! It's your birthday today too! I haven't even gotten to like wishing you a happy birthday, so I'm gonna do that in a bit. But anyway, coming back to here. Thank you for joining me on your birthday, love. So good to see you. And when I say see, I mean feel. So I thought I'd share with you how I called in money as I was hiking on my 40th birthday. So you have seen me dropping some hints that there's going to be a special gift, a special offer for my birthday. And so the first thing is, you know, when you're calling in money, it's really important to plan what you are offering to have. This beautiful smoke smudging for you all. You know, it's really important to plan out what are you wanting to sell this month, okay, or this if it's a bigger program. For me, it's just a digital program, a smaller digital program that I'm putting out as my August promo called Manifest More Money. And Dan and I are really excited to be putting this out because it's helping you. You don't have to be an entrepreneur. You don't have to be in a partnership. It's helping people have a healthier relationship with money. And if you are in a partnership, we're also teaching you and coaching you through how to have more sacred conversations with each other around money. And of course, how you do one part of your life is how you do all parts of your life, right? So we're very proud of this workshop that we are putting out. It's now on a digital course. It's a self-study, and I bundled it up with my sacred sales meditation. So these are meditations that help you embody into the energy of having fun selling, receiving money, asking for money, all the fun stuff around money. So if you're like, money and fun can go together, yes, my loves. And it's my honor to drop the price down from $88 to $40, which is the age I turn. Traditionally, I love to share things at the price that I am at a price that of the age I'm turning that month, that year. So 40 it is, okay? And it's good for the month of August. So, okay, coming back to how I call in more money, and of course, I want you to think about, are you implementing these things in your business? So number one thing is to be really clear and plan what are the different offers, or what's the one big offer you want to have this month. Hi, Janet! And Janet's part of this special, by the way, Prosperous Women Coach. She talks about the sacred sales, the sacred archetype of money. So really, really beautiful, profound, deep, spiritual aspects of money. You don't want to miss this, okay? And so coming back to this, when you plan, you got to be clear about what you're selling. So this month I'm selling my Sacred Sales Manifest More Money bundle, and you want it to feel fun. Okay, it's got to be something you're really excited about. Don't just sell something just to sell something, because guess what? That's energy, right? And so, like, even right now, I've got some digital programs kind of just sitting there, and I am not ready to actually put them out because I actually want to refresh them a little bit so that I am excited and proud about putting out these programs. Not that they're not amazing, but because I know I have grown so much over the years, I want to infuse it a little bit more with that. And I'll probably re-record some of them. So just for specific different reasons. But the whole point of this is be excited about what you're putting out there, because selling is sharing, right? We feel salesy when we are in this mindset of, oh, I don't want to pressure anybody. I don't want to bug anybody. But guess what? Are you bugging somebody if you know how freaking epic your program is? How freaking life-changing it can be for someone else? Right? You want to be in this energy of like, I know this can change your life. I know that this will open up more possibilities for you to see things differently. That's our job as the coach, healer, light worker, entrepreneur, soul-led leader, to be coming from this energy of like, hey, I got this, and it's my way to share my gifts with you. And owning your sales power, owning the fact that it's your birthright to receive energetically, as an energetic exchange, money for you sharing your gifts, for putting the time into this, for planning this program, for, this is your gifts. It's the alchemy of you, and you're putting this together. Yes, you deserve to be financially compensated for this. This is your business. As a CEO, this is your business, right? And we are only in business if our bottom line is increasing and we're calling in more money, all right? So I hope that helps you see this differently. Now, the other thing is have strategy. Okay, so you plan and then have strategy how you are going to be promoting this. So I'm going to roll this into point number 3, which is give value. Show up as who you authentically are. Show up, share, and sometimes some of those posts that you put on social media do not have to do with anything with regard to your program. I would say 80% of it, you want your message to be aligned with what you're focusing on selling. So if you look back at my posts on Instagram, Bold Sexy Warrior, as well as my Facebook posts on my personal page and my business page, Rosalind Fun Coaching Bold Sexy Warrior, you will see a lot of the content is related to money. That is not a coincidence, okay? It's very strategic, right? Not only is it because I'm also very passionate about talking about money and wealth and abundance consciousness, but because I'm selling a program this month, a special promo about money, right? So you want to think about that. But then there's posts like my muff dive video, okay? Has nothing to do with money, and has everything to do with who I am and how I show up, and this is just my vibe. So it's just like, some people will be like, you know what? I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm this kind of person. If I'm really into somebody's vibe and I'm like loving that they're silly or they're playful or, whatever that is, that I'm attracted to that. So when I see them kind of in their real life, in their personal life, and that's how they show up, and I also see that in their business, there's congruency there, right? And so it's just like, wow, I know that the energy of this person and how they're showing up, that's going to be the same vibe I'm going to receive when I purchase and step into this program. Like, there is no way you'll see me wearing a button-up white shirt, and just being all corporate-like, because that's not authentic to who I am. Nothing wrong with that, of course. If that's your brand, that's your style. Absolutely. then all your posts will be related to how you show up, right? It's got to be congruent. Now, I'm probably exaggerating here because I think you get the point. So in terms of like making sure you're showing up authentically, don't try to be someone else. So many of us hide our quirkiness or that thing that we think, oh my God, what if somebody finds out I'm like that, or I'm actually like, oh, they might not like me. Good. That's okay, because that means you're polarizing people. If somebody's not okay with me putting out a video about me having a muff dive, then that's all right. They get turned off. That's totally fine, right? They might be offended. Whatever. Those aren't my people. All right. My people would be like, okay, she's fun, she's silly, she's super secure and comfortable with herself, and now she's confident. She's gonna go and teach about money. Like, I want to learn from this person who can show up this way and who's bold enough to put something like that out there. Right? I'm not afraid to. I have nothing to hide. So that's the energy I want you to come from, because the more you really show up as you, and I'll even talk about, for a long time I used to be shy, we'll say. I know, yes, I can actually be shy about when I got gifted light language. I was like, people can think I'm really weird. All of a sudden, I'm going to lose respect and credibility. And I was really not confident. So I did the responsible thing, and I hired a coach, Aurora Light, to help me with being more confident, to understand what light language is specifically and how I can utilize this for the greatest good using my gifts, right? And so, there's a difference between hiding and like knowing that this can do something, and then and you're learning about it, but you're still hiding, versus like, okay, you know what? Now you got it, you're equipped, you're certain, and let's step out and play bigger and share with the world your gifts. Share with the world your beautiful energy. And there are going to be people, because it's not your purpose, okay? It's not your purpose to please others and to impress others. There are going to be people that aren't going to like you. That's okay. And then there are people who are going to be like, damn, that person has the guts to say that or do that and put themselves out there like that. Holy moly. And that in itself can attract people. I'm not kidding you. I have a life and soul coaching client who literally, her reason for signing up with me when I asked her, of course she's been following me for a while and she's heard good things about me, but she's literally hired me because I've put out posts of me in a Wonder Woman outfit. And she's like, okay, if you can do that, that's kind of how I want to be that brave, to be that bold and put myself out there in my way, in my life. Right? Like, you are here to polarize. You are here to show up and shine and not be afraid of being yourself. Okay? And so coming back to the whole point of this live is that this is how you start to call in more clients, aligned clients, soulmate clients, and money, right? And so it's like people get your vibe, they get the energy, somehow there's like, when you're showing up and sharing, they are receiving that value of, one, being in your energy, two, perhaps whatever the content you're sharing is valuable to them. You really feel like you're speaking to them. And so those are really important. If you're just showing up, sharing strategies, but your personality, you're not really showing your personality in the overall of your content marketing, it's going to feel disconnected. You can think about maybe certain, sometimes when I go to Instagram pages and all I see is formal stuff, personally, I'm not turned on by that. Maybe some people are, and they just want the seriousness, and that's probably because of their personality, and that's great. There's somebody for everybody. But I would say in the majority of, with my clients and working with them, and for myself personally, what I've noticed in my business, I get way more engagement when I'm just being me and I'm showing up, and you know, again, there's different content marketing buckets I teach my clients when we dive deeper, but we are sharing content that reflects our purpose, reflects our message for the world, and how we can create impacts and influence. And then when we are selling, another one of those buckets is a sales post. Okay, when we sell, we're sharing, remember that. These people are already warm leads. And so when we put the call to action to go and purchase that program we're selling, it's so much easier because most of the legwork is actually in the value posts, the other posts that have nothing to do with being direct with your call to action for purchasing. Okay, it's really important that you look at this holistically. One of the mistakes I see often is that people think, oh, I'll just put out this event and the people are just going to come. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to build that like, know, and trust factor with people so that they can be warmed up. It's like the foreplay, if you want to look at it that way, or the appetizer, right? We're warming people up and really polarizing people so that people who were repelled by us go away, right? That's fine. And the people who are like, damn, okay, I want to lean in more, they lean in more. And then when you make an offer, they're the ones that buy because now they become warm leads. So I hope that this was helpful. So again, plan, what are you selling? How long do you want to have your sales period? So, you know, this bundle, this Manifest More Money bundle that I'm offering is for the month of August. But if I'm running my mastermind, my Client Attraction Academy mastermind, I will want a longer sales period. I will want to have a launch plan. Okay, so in the past, it's been either a 5-day self-promotion challenge, and then I sell people into the academy. And then the last one I did, which was actually a really slow launch, I gave myself more time. I wasn't feeling inclined to do a 5-day self-promotion challenge. So I did a slow launch through email marketing, through posts, and getting people into there. I did a webinar as well in there. So it was a slower launch. It took a little bit longer, and the results were pretty comparable to my previous launches. Okay, so everything is really about alignment. So have a plan, know how long you want to have your sales period, your launch period to sell that program, and then start that program. If it's live or if it's going to be a digital course, it's a self-study course. We call that an evergreen. Okay, and then so basically have strategy. And then the other one is give value, 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 right? And how a huge part of that is you showing up as you. You don't always need to be serious. Be yourself. Be authentic to you. Be true to you. And trust me, it just makes selling so easy and so fun. And you get to play. You get to play with it. People really appreciate when you are sharing. You're from this energy of like, yo, you know, like, it is so fun because you know this program is going to change the way people think. And you know, it's ultimately their responsibility if they want to apply that knowledge, because that's where the power is. And let them know, like, this is life-changing. Here's some client results that can also help too as client testimonials. Okay, so I'm really excited for this money manifesting bundle. I know that my meditations have been very powerful for my clients who have enrolled in working with me in whatever way that is, but the meditations can be really powerful, and I'm very excited because I refreshed them, and I collaborated with Marcus Fung, who is not related to me, but interestingly enough, looks very much like my brother and is 20 years older. Like, it's so, like, he looks, like, they look so, he's not actually 20 years older, he looks 20 years older. My brother looks like he's like 20 years younger than he really is, so I'm not making any sense. Anyways, I'm so happy that I collaborated with Marcus Fung, who laid over music into my meditations, and I was literally like having soulgasms. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. Like, I'm really excited for more people to tune in, to embody the frequency of wealth through these meditations And normally they are $44, and it's a whole album. I've got so excited when I got the download because I've never seen meditations like this where it's specifically for before you get on a discovery call, for creating a sense of safety with money in your relationship with money, for asking for money, for receiving money. So these are meditations I've specifically created for people like yourselves in the personal development world who are solopreneurs and all about, wanting to put your impacts out there in a bigger way. So, and then of course, me and Dan, Pleasure in the Bedroom Bank, just having so much fun jamming. We have guest speakers, Janet Key, who you see here in the comments. She's incredible. She was one of my soulmate clients, and I've gotten on calls with her as well, and she's just so powerful. So, of course, I had to have her share about sacred money archetypes. And then we have Jennifer Prediger, who is another financial advisor, and she talks about that there are 6 different pillars of wealth. So these are really practical things that we bring. So we bring in the energy, the woo, the spiritual parts, and then we pair it with, because if you guys know my husband, he's very left brain. He's a financial planner, right? We pair it with the practical action steps. And when, as a couple, we talk about how it is that we have built our wealth, okay? And what that means, how we built it. We practice what we preach. We don't just say, do these things, and then we don't do them, okay? It's very important, and that's part of being in integrity, is that you are teaching and sharing things that you yourself have had success in, and that's really important. Okay, so that's this program. Regular, all of this together would be $88. It's $40 this month. So I can't wait for you all to dive into this. All right, my loves, have an amazing Monday, and I'd love to hear, plan, strategy, value. Okay, when it comes to calling in more clients, calling in more money. All right, my loves, have an awesome day.